You are rocking your workouts, nourishing your body, and tracking those calories like a boss. Putting in the hard work, making progress, and just feeling amazing. Now you have a vacation coming up, and the mere thought of disrupting your healthy routine sends shivers down your spine. I've got your back with just 4 amazing tips that will help you enjoy a stress-free vacation while keeping unwanted weight gain at bay. Now first, let's clarify. Should you diet on vacation? Vacation is not the time to stress about diets or meticulously tracking calories. Because let's be real, a temporary change in your eating habits will not undo your progress. You still don't want to come back home and see a gain of 10 pounds. So my tip number 1 on how you can control whether you will gain those 10 pounds or not is portion control. To be precise, volume eating. Focus on filling your plate with foods that are high in volume and nutrients but low in energy density, such as fruits, vegetables, and berries. Now, this helps you create a sense of fullness, which makes portion control easier. So instead of having this all or nothing thinking where you either overindulge and go completely overboard, then feel guilty and regretful, or you restrict and feel super deprived, the best way is to focus on adding more healthy choices to your plate. And this strategy is psychologically ingenious because restriction creates feelings of punishment, deprivation, and danger in us. Something is missing. Something is being taken away from me. I don't like that. Now, adding something to your diet, on the other hand, gives you a sense of security and sufficiency, even if it's more veggies instead of cupcakes. Order an extra salad or grilled vegetables, but be careful with the dressing and order an extra for portion control. If you know that the main course is huge and you want dessert afterwards, consider asking for a smaller portion. Usually it's not cheaper in money, but therefore cheaper in calories. But now, what if you're at a buffet and you want to try everything? Well, that way, get a smaller plate and put a small portion of whatever you want to try that looks really good to you. All right? Be picky. Then get a second helping of whatever you liked. Before getting a second helping, wait 5 minutes and try to figure out whether you really want it or not. I always use a 100% yes rule. If it's not a 100% yes, I'm not going to have it. This prevents decision fatigue and makes it so much easier for you to be around food. Also, very important, don't be afraid to leave food on your plate if you're no longer hungry. I hate wasting food too, but I also know that I'm not going to save anyone by shoveling those 200 extra calories down my throat. The only thing I'm saving is my love handles. Also, when you're eating, remember to slow down and savor every bite. Your brain deserves a front row seat in the flavor extravaganza happening in your mouth. Eating slowly allows your brain to catch up with your taste buds and send those important I'm full signals. Now, when it comes to dessert, consider sharing with your partner or kids. Sharing is a great way to experience all the flavors without going overboard on the calories. Don't fall into the trap of telling yourself that you can overindulge just because you made a good choice earlier. And now it comes to portion controlling those liquid calories, especially alcohol, when you're on vacation. I know that pina colada is a tropical delight that can transport you to paradise with just one sip. It's perfectly fine to enjoy 1 or 2, but let's not turn it into a never-ending party indulging in 2,000 liquid calories. The real party is in moderation. All right, so now let's get to tip number 2, and that is stay active. While it may be tempting to spend your days eating and relaxing on the beach, keeping your body in motion will make you feel so much better, both physically and mentally. I've been on both types of vacation, the lazy ones and the more active ones. One of the biggest differences I've noticed is when you stay active, you're able to enjoy a variety of different foods and meals without feeling bloated, uncomfortable, and full all the time. Because when you move, you don't just keep yourself active, but also your gut. And when your gut is active, you're happy. It's not just about the calories, it's literally about feeling more energized and alive instead of feeling like a mashed potato. Also, another benefit of being active and distracted is that you're less likely to think about food 24/7. Take a leisurely walk along the shore, try some water sports like paddleboarding or snorkeling, explore the local area on foot and immerse yourself in the culture. It's about nurturing your body while creating memories that go beyond just lounging on the beach. talking about lounging on the beach. My tip number 3 is to keep your energy stable. So while we always talk about calories and how to not gain weight, I think even more important is to actually feel alive and energized to be able to enjoy your vacation to the fullest. I'd recommend you start your day with a filling breakfast that sets the tone for the rest of the day. Ideally, your breakfast should include both protein and fiber. For example, instead of having 10 pancakes with syrup, have a filling omelette with vegetables and a pancake with fruits and a dribble of syrup. And as the day progresses, opt for a lighter lunch that will nourish you without weighing you down. Now let's come to my favorite part, and that is dinner time. Consider making it your indulgence. Enjoy a good, delicious meal of your choice and maybe a cocktail or maybe 2. And no, those calories won't magically turn into fat after 6 p.m. I just think that most of us have a tendency to let loose at night after a long day, and I believe that making dinner your indulgence meal can add to your enjoyment without feeling deprived. And that is not a free ticket to overindulging. The goal is to feel good and make lasting memories, and this is not going to happen if you have 10 pina coladas, because after 10 pina coladas, you won't have memories at all. Let's get to tip number 4, and that is relax and reduce stress levels. Holidays are the perfect time to recharge both physically and mentally. And life is too short to spend a whole week stressing about your weight, about calories, or about your diet. Having fun is so much more important than forcefully trying to keep your progress. On the other hand, overconsumption of empty calories, alcohol, and sugar is the exact opposite of what we're trying to achieve on vacation, which is to come home rested. And I hope you didn't start this weight loss journey to just look better, but to feel better. So your priority should be health, whether you're at home or whether you're on vacation. You will only come home relaxed if you treat your body accordingly and help it recover by nourishing it in the best way possible, instead of bombarding it with loads of poor food choices. Your vacation is part of your larger lifestyle and identity change. And that change also means being able to cope with changes in routine. When you return home, ease back to your normal routine and don't be too hard on yourself. Focus on regaining your balance. Your journey is about more than just numbers on a scale. It's about finding a realistic and enjoyable way to live your life to the fullest. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, and always check out my other videos to gain more knowledge about sustainable weight loss, because those definitely can make your weight loss journey easier. Have a great vacation and come back feeling refreshed, energized, and ready to continue your journey to a healthier, happier you. You've got this.